Welcome to today's stream. I put on too much lipstick. Hi, Winston. Hold on. Sorry. Hello. Welcome back. Today we're doing a study stream. Woo! The summer semester started yesterday. So I have some studying to do and things to already start reading and taking notes on. So that's what we're going to be doing today. As well as I just need to plan my week, do some little stuff, and yeah, that's what we're doing today. Woo! Hi, Jeremy. Welcome. Hi, Radigan. Welcome. Good evening. Sorry. Hi, Mikey. Can only mod one chat tonight. Didn't know there would be stream. Don't even worry about it. No biggie. Hi, Sancho. Welcome. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you. I slept a lot today. I'm not gonna lie to you. I slept a really long time today. I was needing the recharge today. I didn't really do much today besides sleeping. I had therapy and getting ready. That's about it. That's really it. So that's what we're doing today. Catching up on things. But I hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully, you enjoyed yourself. I was wanting to do a baking stream actually today. I've been really wanting brownies, so I was gonna make some brownies on stream. However, I figured I should probably catch up on things and get work done before doing, more funner things. You know what I mean? Hello, Winston. Anyways, we kind of re-angled the camera as well. Hopefully this is a good angle. Kind of wanted you to see more of the keyboard. You can't really see all of it, but it's more of it at least, right? Hopefully. I don't know. You tell me. Hi, Nerds. Welcome. Yeah, I had a good weekend. Sunday I got my nails done with my friend, which was so nice. It was so nice catching up with her. However, I didn't know pedicures were so expensive nowadays. Holy moly, I had no idea. It was so expensive, and I was like, God damn. And I had to pay for her because it's her birthday month, and like, I'm not gonna let her get a pedicure. It's her birthday month, you know? But oh my god, I was like, holy moly, before tax, like it was, or before tip. I was like, God damn. Mind you, my toes came out super cute. Like, they look beautiful, love them. The lady did a great job. I just didn't know that prices went up so much on pedicures. I was like, God damn. because it's been a year. Last time I went was with my sister almost exactly a year ago. So, oh my god, it was so expensive. And I was like, holy moly, Jesus. So anyways, we did that. It was really fun. Really, really nice. Um, great goss, great girl talk. It was really nice. And yeah, we got cute little pedicures. So it was worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, so I did that. Then I went to the mall. I went to walk Winston around. Every time I go to the mall, there's always people walking their dogs, and I always get very jealous because I'm like, damn, I should have brought Winston. So this time I brought Winston, and he had a blast. Mind you, I was there for like a good 3 hours just walking around. I didn't buy anything. Did I? No, yeah, I didn't buy anything actually. I just like to walk around. I went to the Pop Mart store. Love the Pop Mart store. Mind you, every time I go to a Pop Mart store in La Jolla, there's a line now. There's a line. Everyone loves Pop Mart, and everyone has Labubus. Like Labubus are the biggest craze ever. Everyone has one on their. Whoa. Winnie, it's okay. Everyone has one on their bag. So yeah, I just like to go to Pop Mart and look. I have a few Pop Marts, but it's fun to go and look around. Anyways, though, Winston is old, so by the end of the 3 hour time at the mall, I kept having to carry him because I could tell he was getting tired, and I felt bad because he was doing really good, but then I think by the last hour he was sitting a lot, he was laying down a lot, so a lot of it I spent carrying him because I don't want his little joints overworking. Hello, Winston. I know, that's your little egg. Anyway, so that was really nice. Got to, just walk around with Winnie. Any day that I get to walk around with Winston is always a good day. Yeah, Winston is really winning in life. He's my bestie. He's my best friend. I love him. Oh, don't worry about the pumpkin bread anymore. Why? Poor Kay. Hi, Katie. Thank you. It's her birthday, so obviously I'm gonna do what I can. However, though, on the end of this month is her birthday, and she's doing a SpongeBob themed birthday, and I was like, I'll make you a cake, and she was like, can you make me a cake of the, what's the meme of SpongeBob? Oh, what's funnier than 24 or 25? And I was like, I can try. How do I make that into a cake? How do I make that scene into a cake? That would mean I would have to draw it, right? Oh, and is my mic low? Hold on. Give me a sec. There we go. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? And I was like, yeah, I'll try. I don't know how to do that. So we have to plan for that later this month. Of making a damn SpongeBob scene cake. If it's too okay, here's my I would totally do it, but I'm a horrible artist. I can't draw well, and especially with let's say we have to draw with food coloring food icing. What is that called? I forget the name of the icing, but let's just say icing. It's gonna look like crap. So I'm gonna have to think of a way. I know there's also people's cakes though that they put they kind of print an image onto the cake. So I feel like that would be easier and also look better than if I draw it. But I can still make the cake and frost the cake and kind of do a pretty border of the cake of that image. If I can figure out how to even print an image onto the damn cake. I don't know what that entails. I have no idea. So anyways, that'll be later this month to worry about. What is a scene cake? I don't know. But I already agreed to it, and I love her, so of course I'm gonna try. I'll try, but I feel like that's gonna be difficult. Anyways, yeah. Yesterday I went to the zoo, which was really nice. I love going to the zoo. I went to the zoo for a little bit, saw some cute little animals, and then I went climbing, and that was really it for yesterday. So I've had actually three, including today. Today I did nothing, but I've had three very relaxing, not doing much the last 3 days, which honestly I really needed. I really needed. As lazy as I felt today, and I honestly felt like really bad about myself, I think I needed a lot of sleep today. Cause, hi, with the work week, I just get like not a lot of sleep during the work week because there's just too much to do and too much to think about. So, yeah, it was nice at least for today. Winston. Looks like students ready today. Yes, we are going to be doing some homework tonight, some studying. So for my birthday, I'll just maybe buy again or something if you ever saw it again. Don't worry. It's fine. We'll still make it happen. I don't know what's going on outside. I keep looking outside. Do you guys hear the dogs outside? I don't know. Rice paper. You think? Maybe. I'll have to like look into this because I genuinely don't know. And my thing is too, like, how do I print it and it being edible? If it's like ink is not going to be edible, you know what I mean? Cake with printed image. I can see, but then if I do it at Baskin Robbins, I'm not doing it. How do I do like? Here we go. How to print a picture on a cake. Dedicated edible printer, edible ink cartridges, and edible paper. Ah. I see. Correct edible ink cartridges and edible paper loaded into your printer. See, now this sounds complicated. We'll make it happen though. Winnie! I think we're just gonna have to do that. I don't know where they sell stuff like that though. Like where do I get ink cartridges that you can eat? You know what I mean? I have no idea. I'll have to look into that. And do I need to use like a new printer then for that? Because if I'm using like old ink in a different printer, like, is that gonna mess that up? I don't know. I don't know how that works. We'll just have to see. Any progress on the car AC? Now that I have an issue with my home AC that I have looked at. No. I haven't gone to a mechanic. I need to do that. I have a little notepad here. We're gonna write that down. Mechanic. I feel very scared of going to a mechanic because I don't know any good mechanics in San Diego. So I'll have to look around. But no AC. Yesterday it was very hot, so being in my car yesterday, I was like, okay, it's getting to that point. Well, soon I'm gonna have to go to a mechanic and at least get a quote. At least give me a quote of how much this is all gonna cost for the damn AC. But for now, when I went to, I think it was Ross. I went to Ross a couple weeks ago, and I found this fan that you like put water into the fan. It's like a transportable fan, and I've been using that, which like helps a little, you know. It's like a little bit of nice cold air. So I've been using that because I don't have anything else to use at this point. So that's what we're doing currently. Which isn't horrible, and it makes do for now. But I think it's gonna start getting very hot. I don't even know. Let me see. Let me look at the weather. Let's see, according to the weather, I think this week it's supposed to start heating up. Let me see. Yeah. Sunday's gonna be 78. Yikes. Tomorrow's 75, 74, 74, 73, 78, 75. So we're getting up there. Thank you for the follow-up. So we're getting warmer and warmer. So hopefully by July we at least have a quote, you know, and can start saving up to get a new AC, if that's even possible. It's all good. We'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Don't worry. Is the color of your car dark? My car is white, but the inside is obviously all black and dark. Hi, Kevin. Welcome. How is work going? Tomorrow I sadly have to return back to work, which is never a fun feeling. But it's okay, you know. I enjoyed my last 3 days off, but then I work the rest of the week, so. Which I need to write in my planner, because I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been really using my planner the last week. This is all I have from last week. Not much, you know. Winston, stop it. So I also need to, plan my week. Plan this next upcoming week. Also. Okay. Fabulous. Anyways, yeah, so today we're going to be doing some studying, some planning, getting, getting our life together kind of stuff today. That's alright with you. Any funny stories? You know, let me think, Marsha. Any funny stories? Not really. I will say, I went to the zoo yesterday, which is great. Every time I go to the zoo, the gorillas are always like... they're always like sleeping. But yesterday when I went, both of them were like sitting up and like facing towards the glass. And it was very interesting to, what's the word? Watch them, I guess. They were so funny. They're just such funny creatures. They're so similar to us, and it really, freaks me out. But it was really cool. I was like, dang. I could really, like, see how, like, big, the one, I'm supposing it was the male. He was humongous. Huge guy. And I was like, dang. That was really nice. Not necessarily so funny, but we were in like this aviary. There's a lot of different aviaries there, very beautiful. But there was one that I've never been to. Went in there, beautiful big birds in there. There were some ducks. It was great, right? I'm sitting there, and these two kids come in with their mom, and the kids were just like very a little bit rambunctious is what the word I'm looking for. And there was a bird that was sitting there, and then the kid went to touch the bird, and of course the bird flew away. And like just every bird and even the ducks, he kept trying to touch them. And I was getting very frustrated because I was like, you know, I think it's like common knowledge, and we should be, you know, letting our kids know as they grow up, like, hey, whoa. Let's not touch the animals, you know? Don't touch things that is not ours. I was getting very frustrated because I was like, why are we not telling the kids to, There's common behaviors I've noticed at the zoo that really bother me, and it's one, trying to touch the animals that people do, and two, a lot of, like, older people do this, which I don't understand. Older, I mean, like, teens to young adults, is when they're, like, knocking on the glass, and I don't get why you do that. I don't get it. Why are we knocking on the glass? So there's things like that, which not necessarily so funny, but I think is like very mind-boggling. Why are we doing that? You know what I mean? I feel like at this point the zoo should play a video before you go in and before you sign up of like, hey, here's the do's and don'ts. You know? It really bothers me. Just let the animals be damn alone, you know? Let them be. Let them breathe. Other than that, any funny stories? Not really. Winston Samuel, stop. Hello. Any funny stories? I'm really trying to think here, and I can't think of any. Nothing really funny's happened the past couple days. Just me trying to regain my energy, honestly. Nothing really funny. So sorry to disappoint. I wish I had a funny story, but I don't. You can always do a dog zoo and stick your head out the window to cool off. This is true. Which honestly, like right now, the weather's nice enough and the breeze is nice enough where it's not needed for super cool air. I just worry when it's gonna get. I worry that when it's gonna get super, super hot. You know when it gets to a point where like the breeze is just hot air? That's when it's gonna be awful. How are you doing this fine Tuesday? I am doing good. I am just a bit behind today, I'd say. Winston, Jesus. Hi, Sarah. I'm late. You are good, Isaiah. Don't worry. My eyes are not even focusing anymore. Oh my god, Kevin, I'm sorry. Are you off soon, hopefully? Hopefully your car is not like a dark color like black. That makes it all the hotter. The outside is not, but the inside is like very much black. I don't think there's any color on the inside of my car that's not dark. However, I did change my cabin air filter. I haven't really noticed a difference, but supposedly that helps when you need cooler air in the car. So, thank you for the follow. I didn't sign my meeting. I know where to go with Blow kind of guys. I just watch or listen while I play Fortnite. And again, I don't know anything about parenting. I don't know anything. But like, you know, as I think especially in public, I think it's important to teach your kids, like, you know, manners. Don't touch the animals. It just bothers me, I think. Every time I go and I'm like, hey, let's tell our kids to stop, maybe. You know? Fortnite. Everyone's playing Fortnite again recently. I haven't played Fortnite in ages. But what a good game. I like that you say something like Winston Samuel. I don't know where I came up with that name. I don't know where I came up with Winston Samuel Jr. It's just a name I named him. I don't know why, but yeah, when he's being bad, I go, Winston Samuel, stop it. Relax. Hi, Joriel. I'm good. How are you? We are going to get to studying soon and just getting some work done overall. You know? Speaking of which, let's open a new YouTube video and we'll find a cute Pomodoro video. I like the 25/5 though. I remember either the last stream or the last two streams we were doing more of like a 45, I don't know what it is, 45/5, 45/10. And I feel like those are too long. Personally, I think I need shorter spans of working, you know? I need a shorter amount of time. Let me try to find a cute one. Oh, actually, this one's really pretty. Winnie! He's losing it. Okay, this one's cute. I like this one. The number of times I've wanted to tell someone to parent your kid, I hear ya. Yeah, because it's like, it's not my place to say anything, obviously, but I think just, like, most of the times, I don't care. I think it's just, like, you know, I think when it has to do with, like, maybe just in particular with animals, I'm like, hey. You are good, Mike. Thank you so much. Don't even worry. That's dismiss bad behavior with the whole kids will be kids attitude. Otherwise, they'll have a tough time trying to instill these lessons when they're teens. I agree. I agree. I don't know. You know, we're just like in a little aviary, and like the birds are they're in their home. Just let them be. You know, what subject are you studying for? Are you finding most interesting? You know, it just started yesterday, and honestly, the only thing I've really looked at is econ. I need to look actually again. I think my third class starts later this semester. Sorry, I keep forgetting words today. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be very annoying with that. Because right now I only have accounting and econ, and I believe my philosophy class might start later. Let me check. 6:23. Yeah. So the philosophy class starts later this month. But right now I have econ and accounting. I've honestly only really looked into the econ. I'm doing macroeconomics for this summer, and I've only really looked into that one, just a brief overview of the like chapter one for this week. Um, so I haven't really dove into too much. Yesterday was just do like the introductions, you know. So that's what we did there. So I haven't really like looked into anything yet. But I think I will find most interesting accounting this semester, just because I know macro and micro are different. However, like econ's interesting. I like it, but I think since I haven't done accounting yet, I think I'm more intrigued into diving into that than than the other. Uh, what days do you normally stream? Honestly, sorry, there's something in my throat now. Honestly, it really depends. I don't really have like a set days or set times that I stream just because I'm in school full time and I work full time, so it's very hard to find days. Um, it just really depends. For a while, I was doing like weekly schedules. I don't really know if anyone cares about the schedules though, but it kind of helps me be more like, okay, these are the days I'm gonna take a time to make sure we stream. Um, so I can continue doing those if those are helpful. I just don't know if any of you care even, or if you're just like, okay, cool, you know. So I didn't really make one for last week or this week, but I can definitely do that if it's more helpful. Um, but it really just depends. I wish I had a better answer, and I wish I had a more set schedule. But it just depends. Depends when I have energy and time, really. Hi Maroon, welcome. How's it going? Exactly. This summer we're doing macro. We already finished micro econ last. What was it? Last fall, I think. Last fall or summer, something like that. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. What? We have so much energy. My God. Thank you, Kevin. I hope you have a good rest of your work shift. Thanks for stopping by. Hope it's not too bad. Hi, Nick. Welcome. I'm good. How are you? How is it going? Okay. Let me also get this up so that way we can look at it. Give me a second. Let me get the Pomodoro set up. There we go. Perfect. I thought it was that. I just didn't know if it was. Cute. I'll make it a little bit smaller. There we go. I'm gonna also rename this. None of my sources in OBS do I have named, so I just kind of click around and like hope that I can find it. But we'll rename it to. There we go. Wonderful. Also, I should. Oh God, hold on. Wait. And see, that is why I didn't want to show that. Hold on. Wait. Okay, now I gotta go over here, and then I go like this, and then I go here. Why is it still focusing on the ladder? I'm gonna lose my mind. Hold on. Okay, but like if I go like this, okay, like that, yeah. See, and then if we go like not that one, but that one. Now is it working? Now it's working. Sorry. There we go. Too much to remember. Anyways, cool. We got that going. I will start it so that way we can start soon with all the planning, all of the other things we have to do. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I can make a set schedule for this week. I also just have to plan in general this week of everything we gotta do this week. So that will be good. I will definitely make a schedule today then while we are doing all our work today. Um, do you cook your job? I don't actually, not really. The only thing like I'll help kind of make is like certain sauces I'll help make if need be. That's really it. I don't really do any of the cooking actually. Thank you. No worries. Everyone's very busy, so don't even worry too much. Chester, Professor of Macroeconomics, with the Federal Reserve dual mandate of employment and controlling inflation, what direction is the Federal Reserve likely to take in the event of stagflation? You want me to direct message them that? What is the timer for it? So we're doing a Pomodoro studying today, which basically you study for 25 minutes straight, then you take a 5-minute break, 25-minute studying, 5-minute break. Kind of goes back and forth, back and forth. That's kind of my favorite way of studying. It's a lot of people's preferred way of studying, just to get the most done, and keeping yourself staying busy while also taking breaks when needed. Hi Epic, welcome! The game Mind's Eye came out today and it's beautifully terrible. Oh, beautifully terrible. What does that mean? Mind's Eye, what is that? Mind's... We also have my more silent keyboard today, so that'll be nice. Mind's Eye. I've never seen this game in my life. Having a very weird launch. Weenie. Interesting. Only 39% of people like it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yikes. Okay. Why is it so bad? Let's look at Reddit. The gunplay is terrible. A lot of people are just saying like it looks like a fake game. Interesting. I've never heard of that game in my life. Yikes. Let's actually do this. Okay, hold on. We gotta plan first before we do anything. I need to plan out my work week as well. I also need to figure out which pins to use. Let me try this one. I'm looking for the timing. I don't know why my throat is like very dry right now. Oh my god. 14 and 15. And it is June, the 6th month. That's crazy. Time is flying by. My god. I'm not sure if I work in the front or work in the kitchen. I'm trying to work in the kitchen more because I'm a cook, but it's whatever working in the front is easy money, I guess. That is true. Definitely working in the front is easier than like making all the different meals in the back. We have a lot of cooks at my work. Yeah, I never do anything in the back really. I mean, I do stuff in the back, but I don't like cook anything, you know. I'm trying to cause an introduction to accounting, like accounting 101. It's accounting 101A, I believe. Let me look exactly. Because I have to take accounting A and B. So it's accounting 116A and accounting 116B, I think is what I need. So this one is just financial accounting. I don't really know what accounting 116B is. No idea. I could look. Accounting 116B is... It'll load. This always takes a really long time to load. Give it a second. Hello? Yellow. Um. Okay, she's not working. Yeah, she's not showing up for me. I don't know why this website never works. I have no idea what 116B is, but 116A just says financial accounting. So, I don't really know. No idea. Oh, I think 116B is like managerial accounting, I think. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. All right, we started. I'm gonna make really quick. We're gonna do some planning first, and then I'll get into studying. Cause I don't know about you guys, but if I like don't have everything out on paper of like the things I need to do this week, then if I try to like study or do any homework, I'm gonna be a failure. Cause then too much is gonna be in my head. It's a weird time to start. Okay. Oh yeah. Need a thinner pen. Nice. Oh. Okay. Wonderful. And I have I have two discussion boards due today. What the heck? Already? Oh, wait. Ah! Today's Tuesday, huh? Oh my god. Oops. Okay, so just that one. Oops. Okay. Hello. I cannot see Bud. Okay. Well. I'm going to be scheduling this week too. I've had horrendous sleep for years now, so I really want to fix it. It'll involve me going to sleep and waking up around the same time each day, with some mealtime built in too. Very nice. I have, oh my god, I just got so much fur in my mouth. Holy moly, Benji. I've had horrendous sleep for years as well. It's really hard having like a set sleep schedule. I don't know how people do it. Some nights, like I can go to bed at like 11 or 12, but I feel like a lot of nights, like I'll get 5 hours of sleep, I'll get 6 hours of sleep. Sometimes I get 8 or 9 hours of sleep. It just really depends on what I got going on. Depends on how much time I have in the day. There's just like so many different factors. I feel like it's so hard to. I don't know. Like it's so hard to get like a set. Ow. Like a set 8 hours of sleep every night. Every single night, you know? Hi Ree, welcome. I am studying, right now I'm just planning for the week, but we're going to be studying probably some accounting or econ next. Hold on, I also have to make the schedule real quick. Hello. You're such a baby. You're also in the way. Oh my god, Benji. Hello. This cat. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Okay. He's eating something. Wait. Anywhoosies. What the heck is happening? Hold up. I take summer session. So I don't take any breaks for, or I haven't been taking any breaks for school. So I've been just taking summer session as well. So that is why. Anyways, okay. What was I doing? Okay. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, that's all fine and dandy. We can do that next week. Okay. Fabulous. Let's see about this week then. Try to work for the rest of the week. Let's make this smaller. Perfect. There we go. Did you check out the album I was talking about the other day? I have not. I haven't checked out any new music actually. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. Remind me of it again, please. Okay, so we're doing that today. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Let's do. so close to the wait, oh my god, ow, ow, ow. Just knocked my knee into the PC. Okay. We're gonna do a baking stream on Thursday, actually. That'd be good. Okay. Fabulous. Oh, and then I had. Nice. Okay, wonderful. Boop, boop, boop. So we do, okay. Thank you for the follow. That's kind of loud, isn't it? Sorry. Laura Marley's pattern to repeat. Got it. Thank you. I'll put a right here. Thank you so much. It is in a tab for me to look at. Okay. Good. Got the schedule. Oh my god. Hello. Got the schedule for this week. We will post it to Discord and also on Twitch. Come on, Mike. I love you, but come on. Okay. You can go there too. That's fine. Edit. There we go. Alright, that's there. And then I'll go to Discord and upload that as well. Fabulous. Alright. Schedule for stream is up for you to see. Great. Love it. Woo. Hi, Severin. Welcome. How's it going? Okay, that's all good to go. Now I will move on to getting ready for homework. Thank you for the follow. very nice, very nice. Hi, Query, welcome. How's it going? Hello. Alright, we got 2 minutes left, but I will start this discussion board real quick. What the heck just happened? I'm not used to writing out, typing on this keyboard. I think it sounds better though than, or what do you think? I don't know. This one just sounds quieter. I do kind of want rates though. Thank you. Thank you, follow. Thank you for the follow. Well, what do I like to do? God. I'm working on, right now I'm doing a discussion post for accounting. It's like a introductory. Oh, we're on relaxed part now, right now. Fabulous. Take a little break. But I have some discussion posts. I think today it's only really discussion posts due. But I would just go over some material and take some notes if needed. Find out what we're learning about this semester, you know? Oh my god, it's already 9:07. Jeez. Time is flying by. How long have we been streaming for? Just over an hour. Wow. Look at us go. That went by fast. That's quick. I feel like I need to make my chair go higher. I notice whenever my, like, if I'm not this way, like, it feels, my arms very much hurt. Which also means I need to make you go a little bit higher. Or just figure this out. Wooden. I think. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. I hope so, at least. I don't know why my arm is like killing. Oh my god, holy moly. Let's also change the music. Let's choose something fun. You think you follow? That sounds nice. Right now we're doing accounting, so it's like an introductory post, and then after that, I think I have like one or two more accounting posts to make. It's very strange though, because this entire time, thank you for the follow. This entire time, I've gone like not having like a profile picture in the like in Canvas basically. But then yesterday for the econ discussion post, it was like mandatory. She was like, you need to upload a picture of yourself, and I was like, why? So now I have to do that. And even this one, she's like, upload a picture of yourself. Why? Why do I need to? Why is it important? Why? Can I just not? Is that okay? But it's okay. Fine, I guess I'll do it. Fine. I think I like pulled my arm. Oh my god. It might have just been from climbing yesterday though, as well. I don't know. She's got a lot of little pain to her right now. It's okay. I'll get through it. Let me also see what else we have due for this, for today at least. What's today, the 11th? Yeah. Welcome survey, how fun. Okay. Oh, we're back in session. Okay. We are gonna go back to studying. How long have you been in school? I just finished my first year, so I'm just starting my second year now, actually. Isn't that crazy? Time flies by. There it is. I was like, where was I? Oh god. Where was I writing? What else do I like to do? Oh my god. Sights, smells, or sounds remind you of home. Oh my god. I don't know. It's a hard question. Focus 9. I know. It's okay. Hi, Lorenzo. It's we try to do at least 8 hours a day. That's like the goal. Yeah. I'm majoring in business administration, so we are halfway through. Thank you, thank you for the follow. I need to find a photo. Let's just do one of the pets. I went briefly, but I didn't stay long. And that's okay. That's understandable, actually. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Very understandable why you would drop out then. Very, very understandable. Hope you're doing okay though. I'm so sorry. That's very rough to go through. College will always be there if if anyone ever wants to take it. Thank you for that. Hi Clint. Oh, do you think Elon Musk occupied Mars mission is philosophical premise? I don't know where the benefits the cosmos. the worst person exquisite. I honestly know nothing about this Occupy Mars mission. I know nothing about it, so I don't really know if I can even speak on it. I know nothing about what Elon Musk is doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I'm the person to answer that question. I have no idea what he's doing. Hi, Lillian. Welcome. How's it going? Hi, Alan. Good. What's that called? To have thank you for the follow. What is Team Dragonfly? Is this something he's working on? I have no idea. Life is tough. I just got no idea what the band's doing. Hi Mario, welcome. How's it going? I'm pretty sure they're sending a drone to a new planet outside the solar system. Camera go haven't reached 15 years. Oh, outside of the solar system. That is insane. Oh my god. Hi Boogie. I'm just doing homework. We're doing an accounting like little like a survey thing. So that's what I'm doing currently. Hi, sugar. Ooh, I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, what should I have for dinner? I think I'm gonna make a tilapia with rice. I was honestly gonna make dino nuggies, but I'm out of sauce. So I think I'm just gonna make a tilapia with rice, which is honestly also the healthier option. So that's what I'm planning on doing once we're done streaming here. Or I should at least probably start defrosting the fish somewhat soon. Oh my god, wait. You moved. I'm so sorry. There we go. Sorry, we were supposed to relax. My bad. Worth looking into. Okay. Oh. That is very interesting. I don't know how, but I've like never heard of anything about him doing anything. I don't know, but okay. I'll have to see what that's about. What is he planning? What is he doing? Oh, okay. I have to take notes for this class. Right now we're doing just some little notes for econ. So not that bad. Just some basic notes. What's wrong with Dino Nuggies? Nothing's wrong with Dino Nuggies, but I think Dino Nuggies might be a little bit unhealthier compared to just like a nice tilapia, right? Thank you for the follow. I think that's the only thing. But I love Dino Nuggets. I just don't have any sauce. I don't have any sauce to like dip them in, and I need sauce for Dino Nuggies. You know what I mean? Hi, Worton. Welcome. I believe the volume is low. Is it? Is it? It could be. I feel like I raised it, but that might be better now. Sorry. I feel like I did raise it a little bit ago, but it might have not fully worked. Ba-bum-bum. We are studying currently. Yeah, it's our little break time. We're taking a little break. Oh my god, sorry. We're taking a little break, but then, yeah, just studying, taking notes here real soon, and yeah. No work right now. Just gonna study, finish all the homework due tonight, and whatever notes needed to do tonight, and then I'll get to doing other stuff. Well, then I'll probably finish this. Then I'll probably make the fish eat, and then yeah, go from there. Maybe walk around. Maybe I do need to walk around for a little second. Oh. I've been studying for like an hour straight. So, maybe we should at least make the fish defrosted, you know, because that takes like 30 minutes. But I don't know how long the study and all that's gonna take me, so I don't wanna start cooking right now, since I still have like a lot left, you know. Let me see, what do I even need to do for accounting today? Accounting's another just discussion, I guess. Sorry, I'll continue the timer. We'll just keep going for another 25, you know? What do you learn in business? Every class is different. Like the basics of business. Last class was business law. Then there's like the business classes, and then there's like accounting, 2 classes of those, 2 econ classes. There's another one that you need to get, but it's just like, you know, overall, the ins and outs of everything you need to know about business. I don't know. Oh, then there's like some math classes you need to like for sure have. Just like the basics of of running the business and then the behind the scenes of a business, I guess. I'm just drinking water actually, surprisingly. I do have a Red Bull in my car. I probably should have got that, but I'm okay right now. You know, I'm not like horribly tired. I'm doing okay. Thank you for follow. Anyways, let me take some notes now. I'll move some of this over as well. What I just spelled it. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. like a lot of information to try and remember. I think that's like the biggest issue with it. My brain is fried. You took recording arts. Recording arts? What does that entail? Hi, Matt. We're doing micro econ and accounting, but I was doing notes for micro econ. Oh, my goodness. Honestly, the only thing I really have left is to do the discussion post, but I have 3 videos to watch before doing the discussion post. And then for accounting, I have to watch the TED Talk and then do a discussion post about the TED Talk. So honestly, not that much to go. We're doing good. However, I do think that I'm going to... Thank you for the follow. I do think I need to eat before I continue this. I think my brain is feeling very fried because I need food. But at least we got planning done. We got... What's it called? We got some planning done. We got notes done. We got at least one other discussion post we did, so that's good. So at least all that is done. And stream schedule's out for the week. So how fabulous is that? So honestly, for the last 2 hours, you know, we did pretty good. We got a lot done, in my opinion, right? Right? Recording music, interesting but easy. That's very fun. Oh my god, how fun. Did you get to record music yourself? Anyways, hi Manna, welcome. How's it going? Hey Bisty Wisty. Hello, how are you doing? But anywhoosies, I might call it for today. Because making my fish and then making the rice and all that is gonna take some time. So I don't want to keep you waiting too long. Also, I know it's almost, or it is 10 at this point. Yeah, 10:08. So, oh my god, thanks. So again, don't want to keep you waiting and don't want you to be up too late. So we might wrap it up here. But thanks for joining me today. I hope you had fun studying with me or planning or just relaxing with me. Hopefully it was fun for you. Tolerating us? No, never tolerating. We're all spending time together. But we'll be back on Thursday, I believe. We're gonna make some brownies on Thursday. I've been really craving brownies, so we're gonna make brownies. I'm off at 3 on Thursday, so most likely we'll be streaming around 4ish or so, probably 4:30, probably maybe. So we'll be making that. So exciting! So we'll be doing a vegan stream on Thursday. Alrighty. But thanks for joining me today. I hope you had a nice time with me. I hope you have a wonderful night tonight and a wonderful rest of your week until I see you on Thursday for some yummy brownies. Alrighty? But thanks for working with me for a little bit. I hope you had a nice time. Yeah. I'll see you on Thursday for some brownies. Woo! I can't wait. That sounds so good right now. Alrighty. But have a good night and sweet dreams, and I'll see you Thursday. Alrighty? Have a good night. Bye-bye. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Stay hydrated. Eat something before you go to bed tonight.